Chief Kamachi and Killer Priest take a lot of heat, so I brought them some wooders before they died because I have to thank them for saving my life. Now I know you've been waiting for my arrival. David and Michael, good versus evil, God versus the devil, life versus death, poor versus rich. I'm about to hit the switch, reset the clock, echoes of time, traveling with my mind, biohazards, deadly diseases, elliptical lines, subliminal crimes, evil thoughts orbit throughout my mind, which is always connected to your mind. So many haters, but I see more love than hate. Feel bad for all the children that have been raped. I don't fly or wear a cape. I didn't ask for a crown, but I became a king, a psychic, a prophet, a universal antenna. I don't watch the news. I watch music and write like the wind. The last airbender, forged in fire, cooled off by water. Grounds the earth's energy, balance the universe. Take a yo-yo, walk the dog, sleep like a cat. Wiser than the whale, smells blooded like a shark. The ocean is space, the space is heaven. With time it dims my candlelight, the light flickers dancing with the devil in heaven, and God parties in hell. My life was a prison, but I broke out to become a judge of artists and lawyer of convicts, constrain a justice system for the universe before I put it in a hearse and spaceship constructions inside the verse. Spit bars in reverse, throw hooks at the devil and the purpose, and surprise the gods with the punchlines. Crunch bars and Hershey kisses make people change their abbreviation from Mr. to Mrs. Call me Mr. or Missy. About to catch them all red-handed with your hands in the cookie jar. UFO files, downloads from Mars, and Saturn rings are made from moons. Moon scars. The planets are living gods. The gods become solid from pressurized gases. Atoms fuse and split. Make a bomb and go legit. Speak to the CEO. Propane Priv. Brownsville love. City of demons. Subterranean angels play harps below, and extraterrestrials ancestors play the trumpets in heaven before hell's ascension. It's Earth Day. 420 stoned in attention. I was the first to be mentioned. Hopefully I will grab your attention. Throw a David convention. Never catch me at the gym, but I stay benching like I'm on the injured list. Speak with the Rosses and smoke my spliff with Chris. To spark the tragedy, Gaddafi, better known as Percy, last name Chapman. Wonder if he listens to Tracy. Wonder if he listens to Walter. I know he listens to God, but he speaks to a dog. We all go to heaven down below. Hell is above the rim. Alley oops, here comes the troops. The 144,000 kings and queens from other planets. I'm ultra instinctual, super saiyan. Let there be light. Make some fire in hell to provide warmth for those who dwell. My soul is beyond the beds and bubble baths. Cold showers, hot rashes. Hot flashes, drug rashes, scratched itch like a record. It goes flat and death goes around. We all die. When we all die, we get called to the sky. He can send you to hell where all dogs belong. All cats go to heaven. All my lions roar. Latin kings and two galaxy kings. Spiral stripes. Sacred geometry, numbers on the phone. Call 911, arrest myself, bailed out with bonds through infinite portals. To all kings that live immortal, take your soul over combat. Johnny said he'd rather die than be locked in the cage like the Tiger King. Carol Baskets is the Lion Queen. I'm not the Lion King. I speak the truth. I'm the Lion King. A monkey's uncle. There's uncles of Saint Anthony and Evil Aiden. The green children speak with telepathy across the globe, throughout the universe. Big bang solar flare, looking to the sun until you can't see. The moon glares through the dark. Full moons are for magic and spells. Holidays are family. Family is only good for torture. The devil wants to bomb the banks. God wants the same thing. They share the same dream, to combine and make one team. Secret conversations with myself. And read the Shakespeare of rap. He paints canvases like Alex Gray, the DMT oracle, visionary art teacher. Priest surpasses Michelangelo and avenged the fire at the circus because it was intense. Hippies camp intense, drug addicts die intense, clowns make freaks laugh intense. My life is intense, anal sex in the tent. I follow the 10th degree. Richard Dawkins agrees to the selfish gene. I guess I have the selfish gene too, but I write like a selfless genie. In the winter, I rock a beanie. In the summer, I wear bandanas. I don't wear a flag. I'm all the flags. No more a thag. The devil wants to play tag. He is such a nag. So I wear a vest and carry a few mags. Who reads the newspaper? I read news from X-Files. The Blue Book Project. Project Free Will. Steven Spielberg made a movie about me. It's called AI. It's about a boy named David. The blue fairy is real. I wished upon my star. It controls the world. It represents religion. The king of Jews or the beast of queens. Golden Bell wasn't a beauty. She looked like the beast, the moon virgin and son of sons, the daughter of mothers, a child of fathers, a father to youth. My education came from a sound booth, a whisper box, confessions of lives, make smart decisions and thrive. I got the will to survive, the golden 8, Prince of Saints. I have a lot of sayings from all the pages with brains. I plant seeds and shoot needles. A gun can end my career. I walk on earth without a fear. I renew my vows to the outer heavens for the inner planet. I love you, mother. I forgive you, Father, but I can't forget what's done is done. Skulls and bones to fire and brimstone, circle around the square, double triangles, third eye balances, New World War with NWA for New World Order, create the golden gods and the diamond devils, uncut gems, circumcised cancers, speak to the gypsy belly dancer, ring the bells. I'm the hunchback of Notre Dame fighting for the Irish and Jews in Japan and Italian in Mexico. The White Wolf of the Black Panthers, fuck winner. I'm the four-season soldier, the Universal Titan. I hold up Atlantis like a boulder. My friends give me the cold shoulder. The fire in hell gets put out. It's been reduced to smolders. The phoenix rises from the ashes and dust. Heaven is found at the crust. Enchantment under the sea. I promise to set all my people free. Listen to the whole universe. See, I'll go back to college and get a music degree. A physical world gets trapped by a spiritual world. Life's a bitch and death comes from all dogs. Life comes from all cats known as pussy. Alpha Cat, Beta Dog, Omega Red. Marvel vs. Capcom. Killer Priest vs. Tracy Chapman. Dave Matthews versus Dave Satan. The space between time and rhymes are reasons to want to hang God for treason and reward the devil. Life is a risk. Love is a frisk. The Bill of Rights is on the dollar bill. In King David's name, you're allowed to kill or be killed. It's survival of the cutest. The survival of Judas. 12 tribes of apostles, 12 disciples, one from each tribe. Create the factions. I'm Divergent. District B13 to District 9. King David the cyborg with a steel spine and robotic ears, carries a rabbit's foot and listens through a turtle shell. I'm a frog in hell taking quantum leaps into the future where heaven descends and angels walk with demons. The God of peace and the Lord of artists. Art is my religion. I draw nothing but cats. The dogs dig up holes to bury bones and bodies and resurrect the Christ with the devil's heart and God's wrath, the revenge of man, the magical friendship over terrifying visions. Open your mind. God becomes a woman. Woman become men. The devil says amen. God says one love. No more dirty dove. Grab a hammer, stake down a cross, set it on fire with lightning. Thunder strikes in heaven for every time God rolls a strike. In hell, God hits a home run. So run home like Run Home Jack. Happy thoughts fly like Pan. Raid treasures with gangster pirates and holy wizards, the troll hunters and ghostbusters. Leave the dead alone before you're left dead and alone. I got a pen for my birthday. My ink gets older. My tattoos on my skin. No tattoos on my skin. Staring in the mirror. The devil reflects on God's face. You can't take my name, but you can't take my place. My words are like a blunt that's laced, so I smoke to find a higher purpose. Combine worlds with my fifth dimensional sense. Multi-omniverse punchlines made Jaren look like a warm-up. I'm Gogeta. Soul's fusion caused mental confusion. Train with Lord Zeno and the Super Agent Dragon. The Earth is a Dragon Ball. Collect all 7 planets and make a wish for Universe 11 to marry Universe 7. Travel the Amati Halls on the flying Nimbus. Fire in the sky. Fires frozen in hell. Smoking barrels. Monkeys and pharaohs. Cats and dogs. Save all the paws. Rewrite the laws. Enforce the freedom of speech. A right to teach. I don't drink blood like a leech. I'm not the devil, but I know where he is. He lives right down the street, but so are my angels, and they clap like the Thundercats. I'm a gray worker, Gemini twin, holder of the future, and locket of hearts. My flow is off the charts. My mind is gone, but my soul remains like Neo in the Matrix. I try to dodge bullets. I move like an agent against evil. Suicide survivor, David Constantine, the lyrical coke fiend with an addiction to gain knowledge and wisdom. Show love through evil thoughts and great visions. I got poetic precision, the leader of decisions. Parallel past lives become present in the future with collaborative collisions. I got a strong intuition with crystal vision. I used the coke and ice to make a cold drink. I'm so stoned, I'm starting to sink. Used to paint my nails purple and pink like a Backstreet Boy that was 2 in sync. Used to be a CD, now I'm making CDs for all CDs. Used to ride dick like a Jeep. I called my whip the Wrangler. The world was so pissed off they wanted to strangle her and throw cheap shots at him because I've sinned and brainwashed the world by being brainwashed. Now I'm the washerwoman. Cleaner minds, monumental quotes from spiritual teachers to soul survivors like MacGyver, the golden touch with the devil's brush. I begin to blush, get high off music, and feel my blood rush. I only sleep during the day. The universal gave birth to heaven and hell in a spiral shell. Jurassic fossils, a link to the past. Write like Da Vinci, use mass mirroring. Invent the death ray as Nikola Tesla. Free energy for everyone, everywhere. Solar panels convert energy from lunar channels. The tides push and pull like my soul is being ripped in half. Time to rip the seams open, question reality. What is mortality? After life we live forever. His kingdom is heaven. His queen rules hell. I can't tell the difference between up or down, but I can tell you the difference on the way we go about war and peace and filling the streets with blood and tears. I shed my light on all my peers. Lift up your glasses and spread the cheers. King David is back from the past. History tends to repeat itself. Give me a son, I'll name him Solomon. He takes over my throne until I'm wrapped like a mummy, dissolving over time from bones to dust, and from the ashes form flesh. Every man has a test to make a woman feel more, not less. Like I'm the Elliot Ness, the untouchable, inconceivable master magician, pulls hats out of a rabbit and calls it a hat trick. PA Flyers, New Jersey Devils, New York Riders, the tri-state is on fire. The new rapper, a must for hire. The grand architect that shows love and respect, even shares his check. Pay the banks with blanks, forge a signature, or hijack the stock market and watch it crash until my pockets are filled with lucha cash. It's Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash. So bring some coke, Kevin will supply the hash. When the sun breaks the horizon, I begin to mass, use the force like a Jedi pimp, accelerate at light speeds. The devil asked me to do his dirty deed. I said, fuck you, I'll never be pleased. I seek intellectual pleasure, hit the slots, pull in life's lever, evaluate death and become much clever. I serve the people and they serve me drugs. I murder people with hugs and shrug off problems with the pills the doctor prescribed me. Now I prescribe the multi-dimensions, the universal extensions. Release the tension. I got a holy pension. Let's start to mention Thomas Paine. He wrote Common Sense. I'm uncommon and I make no sense. Fuck playing both sides of the fence. I'm not just the fence. I'm also the heaven's gate to the lions roaring for Zion. I made of carbon and iron, oxygen mass, rainforest warriors cleanse the wounds with peroxide, and a dog's tongue is cleaner than mine. I have a nasty and trifle in mind. I'm one of a kind, the V in love, the V in evil, the L in big L. The big Punisher, it's Capitol riots, Civil War. The government works for Hydra. I'm an Egyptian, Greek, Italian, Jesus freak, and Da Vinci geek. It's Walter Reed. It's all Walter Reed. I seek to become brothers and kings to universal gods. I dealt the devil a shitty hand. He tries to bluff, but he's not tough. He is just a puff, a girl with no power. I'm not the man of the hour. I'm the man high off a buzz, light years away to infinity and beyond. From a bathing ape to a caveman before the BC and after the DC. I represent Marvel and express to DC. I'm not an OG. I'm just a YB in charge of letters, the number one person who gives a F. I pay homage to all artists and teachers. Got a bloody nose from sniffing ice in the bleachers in the veteran stadium. Mental plates are titanium, claws of vibranium, ripples of waves through elongated craniums. African empires taken over by Caucasian skins. Indians fight over being called red skin. The only red skin I see is the devil's. He hides inside a giant spider's temple, half scorpion with the wings of a dragon. Showed me dragons opposite of H2O. It's Throwback Thursday, so pulling out the old jerseys in the middle of New Jersey, across from Philly. My queens can steal me. I'm cheap like that trick, but expensive on the chicks. I survived. I surrendered my life to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Now it's my time to ascend and become the hero that looks like a zero. God works in mysterious ways. Arrived at the end of my journey, which was the beginning. So where is the middle? And when did Jesus live? Who stays in the dark while protecting the light? Jump in my USO and submerged in cosmic waters. UFOs take flight throughout, zooming through portals, abduct a demon, transforming them into a screaming angel for endless torture. Cannibals like Hannibal, listen to me lecture, empathize with the psychopath, autistic savant, mathematical equations to regular visitations, hear the religious cry for help. The situation is like a simulation. We are the Sims, the cities of hell, the hoods of angels, the angels from the hood. We all wear bandanas and hoodies. I'm a goody. Say goodbye to Sam, the summer of dogs, the winter of cats. Pray for help or swim fast like Michael Phelps. I don't have any gold medals or platinum records, but I'm climbing up Mount Olympus. Kratos wants to kill Zeus for Mother Gaia. The vast one becomes the last one to first and second son. I'm on an animal rescue mission. I hate people that are blind. Play VHS like I'm from a different time. Film is now digital, like my spirit is analog of the exterior world. The true looper, they sent me from the future to be killed by the past. Now it's to pass over, live life now or cross over. The human boulder, the statue of David, got me looking up at Michelangelo as one of the greatest prophets. Just like Da Vinci, I'm both artists trapped inside a single soul. I roll double so I get an extra roll, but I split the bread and pour the wine. I froze the devil's heart and ripped out Michael's spine. My bars are for prisoners, the hooks are for the COs, the verses for the children. I'm the DOC, Department of Corrections. David the Revelator, take my elevator up or down. The parties at Cosm, the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. TED Talks with Alex Gray and his amazing wife Allison. Evolve the cosmic Christ like me. Use art as a tool to evolve your consciousness. to a higher understanding. Call me V, born on the 5th at 5 o'clock in the 6th month. I'm the 5th element, and I live in the 5D. It's my calling to a divine intervention. I had close encounters of the 5th kind. They aren't very kind, but there's nothing to gain if we start wars, so I'll rap until I'm not poor. When I'm rich, I bless the hoods. We did it for her, thanks tragedy. I'm my own cheerleader. Fuck all my enemies. Sexually transmitted demons, HIV and Hep C. Wear a condom or risk AIDS. I'm here to take a risk and aid the universe back to balance. Coexist as a family, even in the afterlife. The fallen angels and ascended demons love each other because evil loves to live. I'm the backwards man. I live my life in reverse. Now I'm moving forward through time, bend in space. The universe is flat, just like the planet, but there are multiple layers, making it a third dimensional plane that exists in our minds. But there are 11 dimensions. It's 11:11. Angels come down from the heavens and pray for hell. All dogs go to heaven with the cats, teaching the power of 7. A prime number. Use the Fibonacci sequence to find the golden ratio, 1 to 1.6. It's God's design. It's the proof that math and science is the key to religion and art. With musical metaphors, Killer Priest was King Tut. I was Ra. 369. Tesla's code. I'm 187 in my beast mode, writing like Slim but never shady. Call me Wavy, the creator of tsunamis, volcanic eruption, and earthquakes. I write to the saves until they're sick. Somebody blow out my wick before I act out loud without thinking. I'm quicker than quicksand. I balance bikes without a kickstand. The world is fixed, man. Now I'm the fixed man with mixed emotions because I fixed the world and destroyed the matrix. Call me an operator because I make the calls to vibrate at the highest rate. Celestial frequencies looking for my zodiac lover and tarot card readers. I'm playing a fair game, so don't call me a cheater, president, wife beater. It's sword art online. Life is a role-playing game, so I'm playing my role to be a role model. I just hit the lotto. It's kind of ironic. The doctor's medicine is the chronic suicide hotline. I call 1-800 and drop some logic. Mothership cockpit. It's Independence Day. Set off the fireworks for the Israelites and the Hebrew kings. Gospel of Queens, the fool with the wheel of fortune. Then pick my last card. It was the lovers. I read tarots to dance with the stars, and I'm guided by the signs traveling down the road to Zion. Listen to Scarface's roar. He killed the Lion King, but Simba found his courage to be the king of rock pride. The Fresh Prince of Philly, Moby Dick to Free Willy. My rhymes be silly, crystal flaws. I'm locking my jaws, have to make some calls before the empire falls. Taking over the law, making houses for malls. Trump comes back to finish the wall. I will not collapse. I will stand tall. Walt Disney said the world is small. Time for transformation. I'm an Autobot, artificial intelligent hoodlum. It's the thug love matrix. I fly in the Nebuchadnezzar with Morpheus. I'm the NEO, the HBIC, thinking like an MIB. Mr. Agent Smith fell in love with the new world. Pocahontas works for Blood Diamonds. Then traded to the Pirates of the Straw Hats. I got the One Piece and Fifth Leaf Grimoire. I write magical spells. The Dragon Arcane Wizard of Skyrim. Make peace with Godzilla along the Pacific Rims and King Kong from the Skull Mountains. And the inner planets hold hands with gray skulls. I have the power. I pulled a sword out of the stone and learned from the warlock Merlin, holding King Arthur's shield, cross tattooed on his chest and the Star of David on his back, wearing God's heart on his sleeves. I'm Aladdin. I joined the den of thieves. I picked pockets on buses and trains. I told Osama to hijack the planes. When the towers fell, a lot of people died, but they probably deserved it. It happened on 9/11, 2001. It equals 23. Not for MJ, but for Nasty Evil Dog. Cemeteries covered in fog and a model and a moonlight. Cemeteries covered in fog on a moonlight night. My pens break like a pencil. I put the lead in Zeppelin, use an eraser, and delete the lessons. These are my true confessions. These are my true confessions. Remember the future. What has man done destroying the earth? It's Sky Cities. My neighbor's George Jetson. His wallet becomes my blessing. Call me Jane. I have an addiction, but I'm going to kick tomorrow and punch my lines in the yesterday. Enjoy the present because tomorrow's never promised. I did the impossible and stopped reincarnation with one punch, man. I did this for fun. Now I'm just playing the game. This is my legacy. I rule the kingdom to crown all kings and queens. Lucky one, it's my turn. Pass the plate and spread the butter. It's time to make the toast to Walter Reed. He expands my writing to a scholar level. I'm level-headed and a knucklehead. My raps are for the mummies. I'm just a rap dummy, but no longer a puppet. Make music like Jiminy the Cricket. Sells guns like the Lord of War to supply my army. I'm your savior until Jesus comes back. I melt hearts and fry brains, cooking up body parts with drugs. I'm sniffing coke off of teaspoons. I'm the goon bum master, human disaster. Try gun, play ding Ding Dong Dash. I run with Vash the Stampede. It's jungle fever. I love writing books. It's a bare necessity. I was raised by Wilson Panthers. I'm King David. I know all the answers and problems, but it's not my problem to solve the answers. Geminis to cancers to comics and private dancers, cutting off limbs with a laser lancer. I just copped a lightsaber to cut the sage in half. Look in the mirror, see what you saw, grab the saw and to cut the box in half, glue the box back together with dark magic, hypnotize the devil with Mr. Beast, YouTube's hero. I'm the Bible's hero. From then till now, I laugh and cry later. My godfather was Darth Vader. I'm a Skywalker with a revenge for the Sith. Blow up the Death Star Tesla helped build. I built a hidden temple, bipolar and mental. Marshall shall receive a crown. He calls me Mr. Shady, a.k.a. the doctor. Put the D in D block. Save all the dope heads in the valley of death. Breathe in deep, count to 25, and hold your oxygen. Exhale slow in heaven, inhale in hell. Hollow points to shotgun shells. Take it back to the fourth great ninja war. Protect the Hidden Leaf village. Have my face covered into the mountains at Rushmore. I feel the Rushmore. Sling boulders at Goliath and skip stones with Satan. It's desire, devotion, and discipline that make a man. It's Cobra Kai, Eagle Fang, do the crane kick from a mantis stance. I took a chance and saved my community. It's Monopoly season. Collect Boardwalk and trade it for Parkway. My pen is a gun. All it does is spray. Taking the stars, align the planets. Like Reed said, the Greys took life for granted. Turn Earth into a triple X planet. It's a new reality. It's time to checkmate and make history and reset the clocks, respect the locks, give them some of my money and respect, break off the blocks, to kiss the rising D fist of the South Star and a kiss to the North Pole with a jaded kick of death. Lord, give me the signs. Rest in peace, DMX. Magical technology called Hex Tech. League of Legends from 5 to Jinx. There's a monster inside of all of us. Time to rise to the surface. Room 1408. I remember birth dates and spit deadlines. Then do CPR. Pump it on your chest. The beat flat lines to skip over tracks. I make the mic perform laps. My hook's doing jumping jacks. And the verse will rob you blind until my punchline save humankind. It's at 25 on my neck. A $1.1 billion bet. I'm the youngest vet. Buy a private jet. High class limbos. Take me to Timbuktu. Learn from the Wu-Tang crew. The butterfly effect. The mass appeals. Witch of Oz clicking high heels, slips on a banana and falls on his back. Criminal hero, I see ones and zeros. Binary minds, telepathic computers, extraterrestrial powers. See the whole universe in 1 hour and 44 minutes. I don't carry a gun, I carry the universe. It's 25 to life. Lil Wayne picked up the world and it bounced out of his hands, landed on my dick. Now the universe is fucked. Wheels on the bus turn round and round. Rise the zombies with the underground. I don't just have sex with music, I fuck sound until it comes to an end, which is the beginning. Evil twins are grinning, make my own luck, so I keep on winning. Earn a place, gain respect, right until the mic becomes the microchip. I see the sky falling, West Coast fires, East Coast floods, Southern droughts. I'm King David. I'll give each artist a shout. If you have a doubt, it becomes the final bout. Siegfried versus Nightmare. Are you Marvel? I am Capcom. Fuck DC. Follow George Washington and doesn't listen to a Bush. Purple Kush, propane piff, what up, spliff? I love you, Chris. Keep stacking aces if you only knew the truth. D-Nice became one of the nastiest artists to fly under the sea off the radar. I got aerials, universal, dangerous view. 6 eyes, blast laser optics like Cyclops. Heels like Wolverine. I'm the machine that races against the machines. The humans de-evolve. I'm evolutionary, making mankind lose their religion. Adopt the true religion, the new religion, the law of one. The law they called priest St. Valentine because when he kills it was only for love. Dave the caveman, Davey Wavy, Dave the slave. Now he's a master with pages, raps the beat in a rage until the tigers aren't locked in a cage. The eye of the tiger, spiritual survivor with PTSD, and I use telepathy. The professor who wants to go professional, live in the 5D, be unjudgmental. Our family tree is fucked up, but the 12 tribes will rise and become one party with Alex Gray eating oranges and typing on apples. Are you the Android or is it your phone? Which AI is better? What will it look like in 10 years if I don't speak my mind? God bless the children, light workers, and drug cartels. Become so famous, I'm in deep like the mob. It's dangerous. Aimless rockets launched in space caused a nuclear war in the Egyptian ages. The witch hunt can be over. Vampires burn black candles, drip wax to seal the scrolls. 4, 5, 6 on the first roll. Get lucky with the Dragon Scrolls. The Furious 5, Bruce Lee, Stan Lee, living life tax-free. Rapid eye movement, shiny happy people. Gray sight, Skeletor helps He-Man. The masters of the universe spit their lies through verses and rhymes. Holy Bible hearses, baptized from John's verses. He went by kilo. I don't vibrate on a low key. I can't help what I see. My hooks are hit like Muhammad. People jab at me, but I dance around my opponents like the Cinderella man. Ran through hell to find rel. Gang up the truth. I rap in a crystal clear booth with a sweet tooth for a golden mic, or I receive the staff from Moses, rewrite the 10 commandments of hustlers, society, and the confederation of planets. I rap like immortal. My technique is my perspective. No, the government is in trouble because I see double. I think I pop the bubble, play the safety dance until they begin the time and end with the square dance. It's encore squared plus the aftermath of the rapture. I'm all about the afterlife. I channel spirits and ancestors bless me with charms, chains, diamond earrings, and gold rings with cut stones. Faster than a traffic light. The traffic in space is horrible. Autobahn hyperdrive flux capacity. I'm Dexter's lab ruined by Didi. The universe is freaky. Shout out to Zeke. Oral support with gangsters in the White House. Whistle for the tunes like Mickey. Tattoo of a hickey. I'm white trash because I recycle thoughts and said downloads to all my children. The daughters of Zion and the sons from the sun star. Supernovas. Star life cycles, circling squares around a triangle. Flipped it over, created two. It becomes the Star of David. First tattoo in the future. I've seen it in a timeline, so I'm going to make it real. I made the upper world feel my pain from going half insane. Undertaker to Kane gets lost in the desert and drinks from a cactus to trip balls off acid. I got the stone tablets. So far, there are 8 stones, 1 for every book. Nas fooled me and made me look. Now I'm a slave to a page in my rhyme book. The 144 crooks, 12 tribes of flags. Flamboyant for life, for big L's, smoke big L's. See the chemicals, mixed molecules, reactions to no atmosphere. I'm sorry if I was